Yeah, behind me, there was 50 pullets here. There's not anymore. They're gone. Between a skunk and a owl, all of them gone. So we have more pullets that are going on pasture today, but we've got to do something different and try to keep them safe. So we've learned something. We've heard of people doing something before. So what we need to do is we've got to gather up this fence and we've got to go set it up in a very specific place. Yep, we're in the chicken pen. So the idea here is to set up this fence within the perimeter of the fence of our main chicken herd. And we know through scientific research that animals or predators are less likely to attack a bigger flock than a smaller flock. So hopefully if they're a part of this flock, they'll be less likely to get attacked. And hopefully by them having some protection around the trailer, they'll be able to be safe from overhead threats, and we'll be able to slowly integrate them into the existing chicken herd without them being attacked or being picked on by the big chickens, because there'll be a fence between them. So hopefully we can keep that space between them and we'll be able to keep those pullets safe. So I'm gonna get this fence set up and then we're gonna have to go gather some pullets. Okay, now that the fence is set up, I'm gonna go ahead and go get food, get water, get all that stuff in here. And like I said, we're gonna be moving these chickens pretty often because they are in with our big herd. So hopefully they don't have to stay in this fence long, just long enough that these guys don't come after them. It's a big deal here. So food, water, then we gotta go grab pullets. Ugh. Food and water is located. Now it's time to get pullets. Go ahead and see if they work their way out here. Looks like I'm gonna have to motivate them a little. All right, let's go get the rest. See if these ones are any better. All right, I'm gonna leave the pet porters in there for a little while just to let them get more accustomed to it. We'll see how they do. I don't know how this is gonna work. You know, we needed to get them out, and this is the best option we had, so that's what we're gonna try and do. And hopefully they stay in their fence and these chickens don't pester them too much, but only time will tell. We'll come back and check on them in a little bit. So I'm out on my mother's property, and the pivot, I don't know if you can see it, you should be able to see it back there. It's getting replaced, but we're also moving the pivot point. So what I'm doing is I gotta find the main line underground here. That way I can tap a hole and dig to where the new pivot point's gonna be, probably, I don't know, 100 foot over that way. And I know who put this main line in, and I have a sneaking suspicion that it's probably not deep enough like it should be, because it should be, this is 27 inches to here. It should be over 36 inches deep at least, but I have a sneaky suspicion that it's not, and it's probably somewhere right in here. And I'm just gonna try to see if I can find it, but the ground's so freaking hard that it doesn't matter. So this ground's super compacted. My plan for now is to plant corn here. It's been pasture for a long time, and it's been continually grazed for a long time, so not the best. So I think I'm just going to back up or pull forward a little bit more and just kind of scrape away slowly and try not to, if I break the main line, it's not that big of a deal, but there's a wire in there that I don't really want to snag. So see what I can come up with. So as expected, the main line is very shallow. It's only 18 inches under the ground, which no bueno. And I broke it, which kind of expected to break it. So, all right, figure out the next thing.